What's up, everybody? Different angle. Just got a shower. Felt good. Clean hair. Actually brushed it. Anyway, as you can see, addition to the family. That is a Splawn street rod. So what I'm gonna do, I only have my Steve Stevens EQ with the, actually we can turn that off first. All right, so here is the clean. Nice. This is overdrive. Again, it's only the head. That's one channel, two channels. This is the third channel. Then I have a solo boost. It's just a clean boost. So it's 1, 2, 3, basically 4 channels. Now, that sounds great without anything. Now there is a gate on there too. And this is the overdrive. This is the heavy one. Now you can see how much that cleans it up. So let me go back to the first overdrive, overdrive 1. You can hear it sounds great. Now this is only 40 watts and it's on half. The gain is probably about 2 o'clock. The volume's on probably 1. So now here's the heavier channel with the incredible amounts of tone. These heads are very sought after. The cool thing about these heads is the Tolex on them. No two have the same identical pattern. They're all different patterns. So like you might find a reverse, so this might be white, that might be blue, or the blue might have 3 stripes, or the white might have 3 stripes, but they're not identical. You can adjust the solo volume to whatever you want. Which, you know, you could if you wanted to. You could turn it all the way off. It's just a clean. It's a clean boost. basically, on here you have 3 different modes. You have, it's called Gear 1, Gear 2, and Gear 3. So there's 3 different modes, and then you have clean, overdrive, overdrive 2, and solo boost. So that's like having 4 channels, and that's like having 6. So it's like, I don't know, 3 and 4, like 12 channels, yeah, kinda. But one is just a solo channel, but like if you had to do a channel with a boost or a lead, that's what you would do, and you would do it on a separate channel and save it, or a scene like on there. So you have, again, 3 channels, the solo boost, Gear 1, Gear 2, and Gear 3. 3 different modes for overdrive, which is very, very cool, because then you can get a lot of sound. Even on a heavy that's the case that hard. You can get a blues sound out of gear 3. Now if you wanted to, you could take this mode and knock it all the way to 1. So Gear 1. So even that, you can get a really good blues sound that's on on the Gear 1, which means the clean. That's just on the mode 1. So if we go back, here's mode 2. And then you go up to mode 3. You might see, whoops, we don't hit the volume. Even on the heavier. Incredible tone, incredible tone. And by the way, when you hear me in my fractal is the patches I use the most are the Splawn nitrous, the Splawn Q rod. This is called a street rod. So you have a lot of options on there. The back has the 4, 8, 16 for the cab. It's got an effects loop with a volume. It's got a couple like grounding things in there. And it's got a really nice foot switch. Freaking heavy duty metal. But anyway, enough with the again, there's no effects. It does have an effects loop, so you can put a reverb and a delay through there. Most of the time, I don't even use reverb. It's just when I record. Like if I was playing a live gig, I wouldn't put reverb, I'd just let some delay and chorus, and that I would be done with it. Again, it's just the Steve Stevens EQ with a gain stage on that. It's like an overdrive, transparent, and then the noise gate, and that's all I'm using on there. I call this the Marshall Eliminator. This head is that good. It blows away, for me, the tonal quality and the articulation. It's better than any PV, any EVH. It's better than better than any Marshall. It doesn't have any fuzziness to it. It's a solid built head. And as you can see, it's about the size of the AVT, which is smaller than the other Marshalls. Like I said, that's not even all the gain that's in there. If you max out the gain, the regular overdrive. That's too much gain for me. I like it maybe like that. It's a great sounding amp. And again, that's the regular overdrive. That's not even, that's overdrive 1. It just has a tremendous amount of bite. This is one of the best sounding heads, and I knew it would be. I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid for it, but we might end up selling the JCM 900, or we might just sell that, but I'm more reluctant to sell the JCM 9. I know the JCM 9 is worth a lot more, but for me, this would be great in the studio for if I need a head, or if I went back out and did some shows. Again, I could 4-cable my fractal into there and then just use the effects, or just buy the effects AX8 FX instead of AX8 it'd be FX8, not the AX8. So you just run up 4 cables with the just the effects. But again, it's a beautifully made head. It's not too big. And look at the size of the feet on there. I don't know if you can see that, but they're like this. They're huge. They're huge. But it's one of the best sounding heads you'll ever hear. If you can get your hands on one of these, unless I don't sell it, I might sell it. I haven't decided yet because I just got it, but it sounds incredible. The only reason why I have the Marshalls is because of the value of them. Like the JCM 900, I have an original one, the 4100, the dual gain reverb. These are the ones that Kurt Cobain used on the first album, Soundgarden / Pearl Jam. These are the heads. These are the heads everybody wanted. And it's a great head, but again, I only need two. So I don't know about this. I might sell the JCM. If anyone's interested in JCM 900, send me an offer. It's gonna be over 1,000 though. Just so you know, because it's the original. It's not a reissue. These sell anywhere from 25 to 18. I get the amp cover and the foot switch and extra stuff with that, you know. So, but anyway, I think I'm gonna keep that and get rid of the JCM. So I hope you enjoyed this video, because Splawn is one of my favorite heads, and that's my patches and my fractal. Peace.